three things to do before you start investing. No investments that can earn you returns that beat inflation are free of risk. But this does not mean that you should avoid investing, because the path to financial security and freedom most suitable is to put your money to work through investing. Risk is everywhere and in everything that you do. It's part of living itself. What you need in investing is to manage it to your advantage. Consider the game of cricket, loved by all of us and played by many. In a sense, this game is where one person throws a 160-gram rock hard ball that can reach close to 160 kilometers per hour, reaching the batsman in half a second, who then uses his bat to try and hit it as far enough as possible to score runs. Now, if that's not risky, then what is? So how does the batsman manage to do this? He certainly has courage, skills and experience to play the game. But can he play the game without a helmet, gloves, pads and guards? His protective gear makes him feel secure that when he fails to hit the ball with his bat, the ball in all likelihood will hit his body. He may feel some pain, but he is safe. This allows him to play the game, use his skill, score runs, even make some mistakes, and more importantly, enjoy the game and sometimes create history. So, what is the protective gear that you must have before you start investing? Choose one of the following. A, you invest for the long term. B, you follow asset allocation diligently. C, you invest in quality assets. And D, all of these. The answer, my friends, is you need to do all these to invest successfully. However, there are three things that you need to do to protect yourself before you enter the field and start investing, and they will enable you to play the game confidently. The aim of investing is to be able to reach your financial goals, and you need to prevent any unexpected expenses or events from derailing your investment plan. There are three things that can derail you from investing successfully, and you need to do these three things to ensure it does not get derailed. So the first is a health insurance to cover any medical expenses for you and your family. Healthcare costs can make a big hole in your long-term investment plan. So how much health insurance do you think you need? Is it 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, or you don't know? There is no one size that fits all in health insurance. The cover is likely to differ depending on your family's health conditions. There are many things to look at when making a decision, and it is best to study the basic details and then use the services of a health insurance agent, preferably someone you trust or comes highly recommended. This ensures you ask important questions and understand what you are buying. Medical costs are going up, and so will your health insurance premium. There is no better way than to have adequate health insurance. Next, coming to life insurance. The second big thing that can derail your plans is your untimely death. Yes, you got to manage that also. If that happens, your family has lost all the income you would have earned, but you do not want them to touch your investments to meet their living expenses. You would probably want your investment plan to work out and take care of the long-term expenses as you would have done if you were alive and earning. A simple thing, a life insurance pure term plan protects your family from the loss of income in case of your untimely death. It is most suitable and the lowest cost way of doing this. It gives your family the sum assured when you are not around. So, how much should you insure for? Logically, you insure for the total amount you would have earned till you retire. So, what is right for you will depend on your age, your current income, and your assessment of how much it would grow. But you don't need to obsess over being very accurate about this, as no one can predict the potential income loss accurately. Your objective is to provide enough for your family in case something happens to you. One simple thumb rule you can follow is to cover your potential income over the course of your working life. This can be done by multiplying your current annual income with the number of years left for your retirement. So, if you're 35 and your current annual income is 15 lakhs, then you need to insure for 25 times 15 lakhs, that is 3.75 crores. The insurance company will check if you are in a position to pay the premium and may even have an upper limit based on your salary. Anyway, remember, as your situation changes, you can change the sum assured. Most people in India are underinsured simply because they don't like the cost involved in buying health and life insurance, and that it appears totally wasted if nothing happens to you. Remember, you're buying yourself peace of mind and the confidence to play life's game confidently. If nothing happens, you are happy and you can continue with your plans, including your investment plans. The third essential thing is to create an emergency fund of about 6 to 12 months of your expenses in case you are in between jobs for whatever reasons. The quantum of your emergency fund will depend upon your monthly expenses. A simple rule is to have a corpus covering at least a year's worth of your expenses. This should also include infrequent but known expenses like your insurance premium, car service costs, property tax, etc. Your initial savings should be all channelized into building these three things before you start to invest. If you have embarked on your investment journey without taking care of these three essential things, complete these three things right now. You can play the game well when you know you have taken care of these three things. The goal of playing any game is to win and enjoy the game. The objective of your investing is to grow your money so that you can provide for your future goals. But for that, we need to know your goals. In the next session, I will cover how to set your goals and make a financial plan to achieve these without fail and in a way that you enjoy the game of investing. Thank you.